Thoughts now on today's Benghazi hearing and the false narrative, the false story concocted and carried by the Obama administration about both the cause of the attack and the attackers themselves. 4 Americans killed. Let's go back to the days right after the attack on our consulate in Benghazi. You'll hear Susan Rice on Sunday talk shows just 5 days after the attacks. President Obama 2 weeks later as he spoke in front of the UN General Assembly. But first, Secretary Clinton, only 3 days after the terrorist attack, pushing the false internet video narrative in front of the bodies of our 4 dead Americans at the transfer ceremony at Andrews Air Force Base.
We've seen rage and violence directed at American embassies over an awful internet video that we had nothing to do with.
It was a spontaneous reaction to what had just transpired in Cairo as a consequence of the video.
That is what we saw play out in the last 2 weeks. It was a crude and disgusting video. Sparked outrage throughout the Muslim world.
Those 3 people representing the United States government. Those 3 people representing the United States government. Congressman Jim Jordan today hammered the former secretary on that very narrative.
An email you sent to your family. Here's what you said. At 11 o'clock that night, approximately 1 hour after you told the American people it was a video, you say to your family, 2 officers were killed today in Benghazi by an Al-Qaeda-like group. Most significantly, the next day, within 24 hours, you had a conversation with the Egyptian Prime Minister. You told him this: we know the attack in Libya had nothing to do with the film. It was a planned attack, not a protest. Let me read that one more time. We know, not we think, not it might be, we know the attack in Libya had nothing to do with the film. It was a planned attack, not a protest. You knew the truth, but that's not what the American people got. And again, the American people want to know why. Why didn't you tell the American people exactly what you told the Egyptian Prime Minister?
Well, I think if you look at the statement that I made, I clearly said that it was an attack.
Calling it an attack is like saying the sky's blue. Of course it was an attack.
There was a lot of conflicting information.
Their words, the president's, those of Susan Rice, and then those of Secretary Clinton, all understanding exactly what they were doing. Spinning up a false narrative in the waning. Our quotation of the evening, this one from